Hey everybody, back with Sue Vapes. How's everybody out there today? To all my American vapors, happy 4th of July. To everybody else in the rest of the world, happy Saturday! Woo, it's Saturday! So, uh, I wanted to just pop on for a quick one. Hopefully I'll be able to keep this one under 30 minutes, which hasn't been the case so far, I don't think. I'm just going to do a quick juice review. This was the one of the juices that I got from Craft Vapory yesterday. Uh, the Lychee Lauren, and I know I called it OKVM last time because that's exactly what it looks like to me. Turns out the way I should have read that was Okami brand. Because on the back of the card, if I'd have actually taken a peek at them when I was opening it, has all of the information about the product. It is a 60 VG 40 PG blend. The flavor profile, the primary is tropical and exotic fruits. The secondary is tree fruit. Not sure what tree fruit means. Apples, oranges, avocados. I don't know. Flavor description: Lychee Lauren by Okami brand is a killer combination of white peach and lychee fruit that collide to create an exotic extravagance that will liberate your taste buds. They're made in Las Vegas, Nevada, my birthplace. Didn't stay there long, but that's where I was born. So, this one, when I smelled it yesterday, it just comes straight off the bat and comes straight out with the lychee flavor. I mean, it's incredibly intense. So that's what I'm expecting when I vape it. I filled up my Atlantis here, Atlantis V1, and let's have a vape. That's at 10 watts. Yeah, definitely get the lychee. Don't get much of the peach until the exhale, and a little bit through the nose. It doesn't taste like peach flesh. It tastes like the outer layer of a peach. You know, that kind of slightly sour tart bit that makes the sweet part of the peach so good, because of that contrast. That's hitting the contrast, and the sweet part is the lychee. We'll bump this up one to 20. Yeah, a lot more lychee. This is a running of the Nautilus with the 0.5 ohm coil, so I probably won't have to go up to 60 in order to get good flavor, like I did with the other one running the 0.2 ohm. Uh, that was on my Arctic tank, by the way. So we'll pump this up to 25. Give it another go. It's weird. I'm getting a throat hit with this. Uh, Higher PG than I normally vape, at 40%. I like to keep mine 70-30. I don't know if that's it or it's that rind. Is that what it's called on a peach? I don't know. But the outer covering of the peach that has all of the kind of tan deposits, tastes in it. Uh, that's what I'm really getting on it, and a firm lychee uh, in juice, in sweet syrup, not like lychee that you get at a market in Thailand. You know, not that kind of intense lychee flavor that you get from a fresh one. It's the sweet flavor that kind of mutes the lychee taste, and overpowers it with sweet. That type of lychee. Oh, I did that one. Let's pop it up to 30. Yeah, yeah. The lychee's really standing out in this, and the peaches. Peach is always going to be on the back foot, I think. Really good, really good flavor so far. I'll bump this up to 35. I wish I had like 10 presets on this thing so I could preset everything. That would make life too convenient, wouldn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely getting a throat hit with it. It's not unpleasant, but since I've gone to sub-ohms and dropped the nicotine in my juice down, I'm not used to it anymore. So having a throat hit is kind of a unique experience for me. Again, not unpleasant. It doesn't taste like a pure nicotine throat hit because obviously it's not. It's the PG and it's the peach that's really coming through back there. All right, bump it up to 40. Have a vape. Remember, I do all this so you don't have to. Um, I'm still getting a throat hit. I'm losing the peach now. I'm losing the peach. It's all lychee. Yeah. So it's really really faint peach. Up to 45. Yep. The lychee is getting more intense, and the peach is fading fast. And I think that's what I'll find in the next couple of vapes here that I'm gonna keep losing the peach because the lychee is just overpowering it. Yeah, I'm at 50, and I I'll try it again, but I'm tasting no peach at all. Lychee on the inhale, peach on the exhale. For me, at this point, I don't need to go higher. I don't need to go 55 and 60 because I like the play in the flavors between the lychee and the peach. They did an excellent job of getting a good flavor combination there, and I think the peach flavoring that they chose was inspired because if they'd have chosen the flesh of the peach, something that tasted like the flesh of the peach or like a peach candy or peaches and syrup, uh, it you wouldn't have been able to pick it out because it would just be unidentifiable cloying sweetness on here. But getting something that tasted like the rind, is that what it's called? I don't know. The outer covering of a peach with that definite peach taste, but a tart component to it really, really offsets this. You know what? I haven't done this yet. Um, I want to do craft beer tastings, and not all craft beer. I drink all beer. My favorite type of beer is free and cold because I was in the army. And if it's cold, I like it, and if it's free, I like it even more. And if it's free and cold, that's the best I could ever have. But this stuff I bought myself, so it is cold, and since it's not free, I'm not gonna buy cheap stuff. I think I have something that will pair with this. I'm gonna run to my fridge and let's see. So I don't know. Should I be pre-gaming this early on the 4th of July? Help me! Yes, yes, I should. Wait right there. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Um, like I said, I wasn't planning on doing this today. I have some festivities this evening that I'm going to that probably wouldn't be a good idea to show up drunk to. But it's one beer, and I can stop after one sometimes. The beer I'm talking about today is the Hell or High Watermelon by 21st Amendment Brewery. It is a watermelon wheat beer. Uh, According to 21st Amendment Brewery, and if you don't know what the 21st Amendment is, it is the amendment that repealed prohibition, repealed the 18th Amendment. So obviously, great name for a brewery. Hell or High Watermelon Wheat is our summer seasonal beer, available April through September, in 6-pack cans and on draft. And I'm spilling for some reason. We start by brewing a classic American wheat beer. I don't know what the difference between an American wheat beer and a German wheat beer is, but I guess there are some. Notice the perfect amount of head. Dr. Pour would be proud of me. Which undergoes a traditional secondary fermentation using fresh watermelon. So it's watermelon actually in the brewing process. It provides a straw-colored, refreshing beer with a kiss of watermelon aroma and flavor, which is why, with watermelon being sweet yet the rind being tart, I think that would start bringing out a lot of the other flavors in this Okami Lychee Lauren vape. I still have it up at 50. Yeah, and with higher wattages with the PG in here, I'm going to get harder throat hits. So I'm going to drop that right back down. 40 my sweet spot, or 35 my sweet spot? I forget. Can you tell me? No, you can't, because at this point you're just a camera. Forty is my sweet spot. All right. Now this, yep, definitely has a watermelon aroma to it. Not a lot of lacing. Not a lot of lacing. Kind of flat. Wow. This is normally higher on the sweet side for me. Makes sense because it's brewed with wheat and with the watermelon in there. But I'm really picking up a hop now with this vape. It does have 17 bitterness units, so they do use some form of hopping in there, and that's really bringing it to the fore. Still tastes sweet, but I'm getting that bitterness increase from it. Oh wow, wow. Yeah, it really blends the Okami, uh, the vapors together with the additional sweetness and the hoppiness that you're getting out of the beer. It's blending the lychee and peach rind into just one incredible shake. Oh my god! I got to do that one more time, and I'm going to show you the trick that Grim Green taught me. That didn't just teach me. I wasn't hanging out. Hey Nick, let's drink some beer and vape a little bit. But on one of his vids, he showed me how to do this. So you're breathing out the vapor through your nose as you're drinking the beer. And so you're getting all of that pairing together. And let me tell you, if you find a good beer that you can pair with a good vape, and you do that, it's heaven. It literally is. I do it all the time. I live in the great, great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where it is up to each individual establishment owner's discretion whether you can vape or not. So I'm very, very lucky. Uh, and the place that I go for all of my craft beers allows vaping. They have a nice tap selection. It's the Union Beer House in Lebanon, Pennsylvania. If you ever, in the area or you live around here, go and check them out. The owner Mac is a great guy, and he lets me vape, which makes him even more special to me. Uh, so I do this with, I'll bring in 5 or 6 different flavors that I want to try and pair with what he has on tap, and I'll go through until I find one that I like, and that will be my session beer for the evening. And since we're dealing with craft beers, the session may be 2 beers or 3 beers, because some of them are high APV. In fact, this guy right here is 4.9 alcohol by volume, which isn't super high. It's pretty common in the craft beer, but still usually higher than what you're going to get in a mainstream product. If anybody, you can pair any beer with anything. It's just some are good pairings and some are bad pairings. This, however, 21st Amendment, come hell or high water, melon wheat beer, and the Okami Lychee Lauren. Awesome pairing. So go out and grill some steaks and watch some fireworks, or if you're shooting off fireworks, be careful you don't blow your vaping hands off. And I will see you next time. Vape on. If you liked this video, go ahead and subscribe down below. Or have any questions, comments, legitimate concerns, go ahead and leave me a comment. Or even if you think I'm a fucktard, go ahead and tell me that too. All right. Sue out.